You know, whatever, dude.
No.
I don't know. Can we act out?
Here's what I'm saying. If you guys have an idea where Tommy might be, he said, I think he told you you're going to find him, hide and seek, and that he was in the graveyard. I figured out where Tommy was.
Can we act out one last scene where he comes to my house again and he expects blood from me?
Yeah, if you want.
And we kill him.
Do you guys have an idea where he is? He's not stupid, and he has pretty much super senses, and he'll know if you guys are waiting in the bushes to ambush him.
No, I'm saying
He's a vampire. They're very close.
I stab him.
The graveyard's just the
that's what I'm saying.
It was great to stab St. Jordan, but 2 stakes were in his heart, and he was still controlling Michael.
Yeah.
And it took 3 slaps with the mallet.
But he's like the master. He's like 10 years old.
I'm just saying, you guys are using stakes as weapons, and they're a terrible weapon.
Yeah, but
the only thing they're good for is finishing off the vampire.
If I just do it, he can't control me.
All I'm saying is, do you guys have any clue where Tommy could be? Do you have any guess? Any wild, insane guess where Tommy could be?
His own grave.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to be there. I think that'd be too obvious.
Okay, you guys want to try to overpower Tim Bowman, run to the cemetery and try to dig up Tommy's grave and see if he's there.
Legit, my character would not. I'm just going to
My character would not either. I'm not confident that he's been in his own grave.
Okay.
And I'm more worried about this going on than Tommy. I figure, if, we really need to, we could figure that out.
Alright, so here's what happens. Tim Bowman comes running up the steps. He's appalled by all this blood, by this dead boy, by this guy you're covered in blood from cutting people up. By this girl sitting on the floor. Basically, Billy's blamed for everything. No. No. Jebediah was obviously not involved. He was just going to help somebody out. So you're off the hook, man. Teddy's a cripple. He's off the hook. Michael's in a lot of trouble.
I'm a girl. I'm off the hook.
You're also injured, obviously, by somebody else. There's a bunch of questions about this fucking coffin full of dust that they find, because not even the bones survived after you put the stake into him. He like Tommy told you, this guy was pretty old.
Did they ever find Match?
There is an investigation. Match's body is found. Eventually, possibly, maybe years down the line. Nobody goes to Old Sanguis.
Yeah.
Michael is the one whose fingerprints are all over that axe when the police actually end up dealing with it.
I actually know something about 20s investigations. Fingerprints are not in this
Fingerprints are being used in the 20s. They're just not really widely accepted. There are some forensics. This is just the beginning of fingerprints being used. Not to mention questioning of all of the children. You guys would all be taken. You guys would all be taken to the sheriff's department and divided up, and then questioned individually about what happened upstairs. That's what cops do. And then they're going to tell you. Then they're going to tell you, Michael said you did it. He said you had that axe and you were cutting people up. They're going to lie straight to you guys in order to try to get you to confess.
Billy's going to tell the straight story. He's a vampire hunter. He's a vampire slayer.
Billy ends up in the sanitarium.
Okay.
They're not above using rubber hoses, even on children. When there is a murder that took place, Richard is very dead. Obviously, from this axe. You are covered in blood, dude. You are the main suspect. You're covered in blood. The fingerprints on the axe are visible. You guys can see them in the blood stains on the axe. You know what I mean?
How bad is my leg messed up?
You're in a wheelchair with me.
Jesus, your leg is fucked up. Yeah, you're gonna get to decide if she ever recovers.
You're no longer a track star.
Oh shit, you're
I was
correct.
Okay. So when you it's not your fault. This is a mess.
Yeah. It is very much a mess.
So I've got one more thing to add, but then the rest of you can get denouements. I'm afraid Michael's probably going to go to jail.
Could I potentially come up with an alibi?
Because Michael.
You were in the room. Your fingerprints are all over the axe. What is your alibi?
Billy pointed a gun at me and made me.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy
Billy,
fuck.
you brought this information that Michael says that you forced him to kill Richard, attack his own sister, and
Billy sticks to his story. There's a massive vampire, mind control.
Well, you're insane, so...
I know. That's why I'm sticking with it. I'm insane. I'm going with what I'm saying, and they're going to think I'm still insane.
That's probably not going to be enough to get you off.
No.
Not you, him.
Oh.
Billy's a
I'm
fucking
hoping for
hero.
not life in prison. Maybe.
Your question is, well, you were there. Teddy was there. Teddy, your question.
Tim Ball.
If anything, I'd
Teddy.
say you were trying to protect me.
The question is, what did Billy make Michael kill these people?
Absolutely not.
Okay, do you tell them basically what happened? You saw most of it. You saw swing away and death and destruction.
I tell them that we are all innocent.
That's fine. Who killed Richard?
Who killed Richard?
It was, yeah. Who swung the axe that killed Richard? That's really all they care about.
Sorry.
Yeah.
These are cops. They just want a conviction. That's all they want.
It was a man that got away before Tim Bowman got there.
There was no evidence of a man. None of the other children mentioned a man.
That's what I told him.
Okay, they're not going to believe you, and your father comes in. They bring your dad into interrogation.
Yeah, time to get beat.
Okay, yeah, you do. You get the shit kicked out of you. You go tell the cops the truth. Who did that? Was it Michael? His parents say he's been breaking into places and vandalizing places. What the hell's wrong with that boy?
I don't know, but he didn't do that.
Okay. In the end,
Teddy goes to jail.
Yes, Teddy not going to jail. He's a crook. Michael does end up in juvenile. He ends up in the county jail for a long time.
Come visit you.
Your character might be a bit traumatized. Your own brother attacked you with an axe. Even if it wasn't under his control,
I know why.
that is, I know, but even then, it is disturbing.
Okay, maybe I wait like 2 weeks and then I go see you.
I think you would probably wait a few weeks, yes. Your father's very disappointed
What's new?
for lying, because he knows you're lying. Don't protect these people. Anyway, you do receive a prison sentence, but it's a short one comparatively for murder.
More of a manslaughter?
How long?
Is it because of the differing testimony?
Yeah. I just did a random roll to see if he was found guilty, and I rolled it. I'll see what he wasn't. Oh, it is 19 years before you're out on parole.
Hey, what?
He murdered somebody, and all the evidence was against him, even though you lied. You're not asked to testify.
Wait, did they ask me anything?
They definitely asked you, but you're his sister, so they're going to be taking that information with a grain of salt. So what did you tell the cops about what happened?
Because I had an idea in my mind of what I would say.
What would you say? You did put it up there. Just keep in mind, you guys are all being interrogated separately.
Right. It's, I was going to say that, You're going
to blame Richard for all
it was
this?
a big mess, but Richard tried to attack me, because I'm sorry, you're dead, you can't defend yourself. But Richard Richard tried to attack me.
Okay.
And then I attacked him back, and my brother was trying to protect me.
Okay. And they realized that everybody else has told us differently than that. There was nothing about Richard. They will tell you
put
that.
Out there, that's what I said.
No, that's fine. But they're like, don't lie to us. Your brother is guilty, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
We got one boy talking about vampires.
We got Crazy Boy. Yeah, you're going to end up in a sanitarium for a while unless you're going to change your story at some point.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe some point in the sanitarium.
You know, you're going to jail. You're dead, so you don't matter. So we'll start, we'll start with Kyle with, I have to deal with you one more time.
19 years.
Yeah, you find a note in your bedroom. It's by the window again. Would you stop? No,
I'm
come
not
back.
doing this.
Come back. It says, goodbye, Ella Marie. I can't stay here any longer because eventually y'all will find me in my in my hiding place. He doesn't say where his hiding place was, but he says he's going to go on the road. But he'll come back again someday because he knows you'll be waiting for him here.
What was his hiding place?
Timmy.
Timmy.
Tommy.
It is
whatever.
Timmy.
He changed his name.
I know he changed it. One letter, one vowel.
So we're going to do dynamos for the characters for
Where was
everybody.
it, though?
I'll tell you at the end of it. No, I'll tell you right after you finish. So you're in prison. That's pretty much your dynamo until you're 36.
34.
34. Before you get out on parole, eventually a broken man. What does he do? Does he go back to Sanguis? Does he try to make a life? Almost 20 years in prison fucks you up, especially in the 20s.
He's going to reconnect with his sister.
Maybe. We'll see if she's still around. Okay, what about Teddy? What happens to him? What's the ending that you want to write for your character? He survived this horrible attic fight. Do you end up telling them that you get a note from Tommy and what it said, or you just keep that to yourself? Okay.
I don't even want to think.
He wrote a book about what happened.
He writes a book? Was he a future author?
Yeah.
Does he make it fictional, or does he try to claim it's the truth?
No, it's the truth.
Okay. So, just roll me a percentile die. Somebody hand him percentile
How
die.
well
Just
does it
make me
sell?
Yeah, let's just see how well it does. Low is good. The lower you
Hold on.
percentile
just
dice.
1 percentile?
No, percentile dice. Regular dice.
No, I know, but you just want one roll.
No. Just, I want both dice.
Oh,
yes,
you would do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lower the better. You want low.
And I can't do like a skill to like make it better?
What skill would you use? I mean, you're still a kid.
I have literature. 75.
No, I need an art writing.
No, it's under art craft. We talked about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You can make that roll. So you want to roll really well.
27 out of 75.
Okay. It's well received. People debunk it. It's like those people that write about being abducted by UFOs. Some of those books sell really, really well.
No one believes.
Right, exactly. So people don't believe it, blah, blah, blah. What else happens in your life?
After that...
So you read the book and it did pretty well. You can make your life as an author.
I definitely left.
Okay.
I'm not staying in that town.
Yeah, okay. So you move to where? Where does Teddy end up in his life?
As far north as he can go.
Like New York City?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so off to New York City to, he's going to New York City to make his life as a writer. He's fairly successful. Richard is dead. He has a nice funeral.
No.
His parents are broken because he was going to be Eagle Scout, blah, blah, blah. What happens to Billy? How long does he spend in the sanitarium? How long is he willing to continue saying that he's a vampire hunter?
I'd say 6 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Okay.
No, I know.
6 years in the state sanitarium.
6 years. And it's
95. Your grandfather dies while you're in the sanitarium.
Right.
Dies of old age. So you have nothing to come back to in Sanguis. What else? What happens to Billy? Does he become a vampire?
Billy joins the church a little bit, just learning, and then he starts. Still going with the future gangster, my boss.
Oh,
He
okay.
starts up a semi-criminal organization to raise power and money for his vampire hunting.
So you get a bunch of the crackpots to kind of help you out. As long as they're paid, they'll be like, "Sure, boss. Yeah, we'll kill some vampires. Sure."
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's his life. Does he live to a ripe old age? Does he get wiped out by vampires at some point?
Who knows?
Okay, you can leave it there. Elle Marie, what about you?
His story's open.
I can't do too much if I like it anymore, so I'll become a coach.
Okay. You gonna stay in Alabama? You gonna move elsewhere? Someplace bigger?
No. Well, maybe I stay in Alabama, but not Sanguis.
Okay, so you move on to what?
Somewhere at that.
Okay, someplace bigger, and you become a coach, and
For
anything else that happens to her?
No, but I do meet up with you, and I welcome you with open arms. I missed you.
Oh. Does she live to a ripe old age? Does she ever marry? Do you ever marry? Does Teddy ever marry?
Nobody marries a
Think
girl.
about it. Okay. You never marry? Okay.
I don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's you get to decide. Do you have a life? Has it scarred you forever? Are you a bitter, angry old woman?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yo, Billy, where do you go for your crime organization? Do you go to
New York, of course.
New York
Hey,
City.
boy.
Can you hook back up with Teddy at some point?
I think I know he lives there.
You
but
find his book too. Probably stumble across that at some point.
Bill and Ted.
Years
Okay.
later.
Oh wait. Can I say that I get married and I have fraternal twins?
Sure. This is just a denouement. You have fraternal twins.
Give them the life you
I was
did.
gonna say,
Yes.
let's see.
Away from Sanguis.
I was trying to think of.
Do you want a tragic end or a good end?
And
Okay, fair enough.
Tommy doesn't come and kill you later on.
what's
That's what I was thinking, yeah. On your deathbed, Tommy shows up.
Is there an L name for boys?
Is he still 10?
Yeah, he's still
They don't
in.
age, right?
They don't
They don't
age.
Lewis?
No, yeah.
Do you want that or not?
Elliot.
He waits till she's on her deathbed, though?
Tommy will wait.
Elliot and Michelle.
Do you want to? Do you
That
want?
was almost my middle name.
Do you want Tommy on your deathbed? Tommy show up on your.
What does he do?
Do you want it or not?
Sure.
You want Tommy to show up at the end of your life? Okay.
Sure.
How long do you live?
I feel like that's what he would do.
Yeah, he
So,
does.
okay.
How long do you live? How old are you? When you get cancer or a heart condition or maybe some kind of a complication from the wound that you took?
72.
72. Wow. Okay. Yeah. What is there a date of birth? How old are you now? 15. In 29, 72 is going to be another 50 years. So it is the 70s. It
Fear
sounds
will
like.
give you that motivation to live.
Okay, so you've had your kids, your husband passed away at some point maybe, or is he still alive? You get to decide. This is the denouement. This isn't anything about, this is just filling out the story.
We can say he's still alive.
He's still alive, but on your deathbed in the hospital, because you've got something, some complication, the doctors don't know what it is, there's something strange in your blood. It's very odd. They just don't understand why you're dying, because you're only 72. Yes. Tommy appears in your hospital room. And he tells 10? You he's still 10. You can live forever, Ella Marie. Do you want to live forever?
I take his face.
She pulled the stick out from her thing.
No.
Been waiting for this moment.
All right, Ella Marie. All right. And he kisses your cheek, and he just is gone. Okay. And you die a couple days later.
That's why we let him live.
He's
a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy. He really liked Ella Marie, even though he's totally evil and awful. And
he goes and kills Billy.
He offered me one last time, and I was like, you know what, no, it kind of reminds me of Tuck Everlasting.
I've never seen it.
It's about oh, wait for me, I'll be back, just drink this water, and then we'll you'll be immortal, and then he comes back 80 years later or something, she's already had a full life with someone else, and she died, and it was oh.
Okay, what happens to Jebediah? Well, Jebediah, the only one who was not part of the Attic Massacre, as it becomes known.
I was a future antique dealer, and I think this whole quagmire has sparked his interest in the cult.
-3 trust.
And he's going to try to deal in
occult
specifically spooky items,
okay,
Cthulhu stuff.
So he ends up owning that Friday the 13th TV series.
Yeah.
Shop, right?
Sort of. I kind of want him to be the dealer who sells you creepy stuff.
Okay.
That's what his
Friday the 13th, the series.
Okay. And if he ever gets something really dangerous on his hand, he might,
I meant to take you in the back room and offer you your legs.
Hey, baby.
Fucking, you ran out of time. And the same with you. Don't like having asthma? You won't.
No, Tommy?
It would have been St. Jordan would have showed up for you. St. Jordan would have showed up for you to offer you no asthma.
There was no time. I was
beating him. You were beating him. Okay. So, thus ends the game. Questions, comments, suggestions. I'm sorry that it ran over again.
We did it!
You got for 2 of the 3 vampires, and Tommy left Sanguis because it got a little too hot from there. He dug, you guys left the coffin there, the empty coffin in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And he basically went back and he lifted it up and he dug himself a little hole underneath.
Yeah.
And he put the dirt up and then he scooped a couple dirt so he'd think he took his dirt with him and he tucked himself under there and waited for you guys to.
So he was under his coffin.
That's what I wanted to know, but
right
I couldn't get people to come with me, and I was like, well, we're not gonna.
Did you think he might have been there? You should have said something, man. You could have just run from Tim Bowman and gone and done it yourself.
Dug it myself?
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
You guys, you could have. No, you weren't going anywhere. Tim Bowman was going to try to stop.
If we had overpowered.
Yeah, if you guys had overpowered him.
Nobody wanted to go with that, so I was just like, I'll go with this.
He had just made himself a little hidey spot under his own grave.
He's a nice guy.
No, he's really not. He's a monster. He's a vampire.
Yeah, well, it's complicated.
But he liked Ella Marie.
I can change
And he wasn't going to... If he made her a vampire after that, then she'd be like, I'm going to kill you. I'm making my life's work. Blah, blah, blah. Or some bullshit.
We never read any lore on the fact that vampires could mesmerize people.
Yeah, it's really not commonly known. There's a little bit in Dracula, but not much.
Because the people they do it to
don't remember.
I want to roll for stat increase.
Yeah, you guys can do stat increases if you want.
Hell no.
Any other questions, comments, complaints? Sorry you died, John.
I was trying to be a hero.
And you were.
You died. You would have gone for Billy next, and Billy was the only one hitting that damn...
If I had worn my helmet, it would have saved me from the axe. So you want to roll a
potential,
right? Probably knocked a couple points off of the headshot. Oh, great, I got another picture.
You want to roll up, right?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yes, you want to fail your checks.
There.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're on to the next step, and I apologize. That was my fault.
So Western next?
Next weekend will be the first episode of Down Darker Trails.
I will not be here next weekend.
No, why? Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in Concord.
Why?
No.
Why?
Oh, I won't be here either.
I
I can't be here either.
I can be introduced next episode.
Well, we'll see how many people get set up. If I get even 1 or 2, we'll play. Can you make it?
I don't have every Sunday off. I found that out.
Well, we'll see how many we can get. And if we can get at least 2, then we'll play. Ben, can you make it?
I mean, as long as I get it right, I should be able to.
Ben's
I'm
the
in the same
making boy.
situation as Ben.
Okay.
I'm in the same situation.
If something comes up, you know,
Saucy also.
I have like too much work or something that could change things, but as far as I know, I just need.
Alright, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get the first episode down, Darker Trails going. This is mine.
So who would that be? That'd be the... I don't know what Ben's being. Also,
Ben hasn't
Ben,
rolled up a character yet.
I'm not.
I know I said that stuff, but just
You
ignore
want to be
it.
Indian?
Okay, I want to be a Native American woman, either like a warrior person or like just like a mountain outdoors person.
Yes.
And I wanted to have a bow and be like really kick-ass. But if I get shitty ass horrible rolls like this again, I'm gonna have to do something else.
I liked Jebediah. I like the fact that he almost killed himself in order to try to get some information. I thought that was great.
Sorry.
I mean, like,
There's usually one person.
I felt like I was
that
sort of useful in my own way, but I would not
What
want
do
to
you
play
want
this
to do
character
with these
again.
papers?
I get that. You what?
What do you want to do?
I'll hang on to them so I have...
Oh, sorry, I kind of X'd this out because I don't want this to be my last will and testament. If someone were to find it.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What is going
I
on?
don't know. I never know.
Let me have all this
That's
stuff.
why I've been to therapy.
Please don't neglect the brain.
Man, it's so hot in here. Thank y'all. What'd you think of Tommy?
Thank you.
Come on. Tommy was awesome. You could
Tommy was...
have got that information earlier if you just don't...
He was
a little brat.
He was a spitey little kid.
Hey. He didn't murder you. He didn't make you a vampire. Anymore.
No. Yes. Nicely.
Yes, nicely to suck your blood every time. He was not a bad child. He was just a monster.
I needed information.
Tell me about that concern.
That good stuff.
What did you say?
I said, tell me about that concern.
Kind of
Tommy had a little crush on Ella Marie.
It kind of was that good
Me,
stuff.
Tommy,
to be
can
honest.
suck? Can suck? No, Tommy. Okay.
Can Tommy suck?
Just let Tommy know when can.
Poor Tommy. Such a tragic case.
Papers,